Okay, we were just talking about smoke grenades. Now, again, talking about something mid-game can be a little deceiving, so we're not going to make any decisions right now. Talking about the different ways we could fix this. Let's say that spamming smoke grenades does prove to be too effective. What do you do about it? Well, there's a few things. One, you can limit the number that there are to just solos, let's say. But I don't think that would make them useful at all, because you'd only be able to drop a couple, and then all of a sudden you'd be taking them out of the game pretty much. Another idea is to make them not block line of sight, but instead just give a +2 defense. And that would be on top of whatever cover somebody has. So if they're in a level 3 cover and there's a smoke grenade, that gives them a level 5 cover. And you might think, well, that's overpowered, but the line of sight blocking thing just negate. It's like a level infinity cover. So, and still make it -2 strength to the energy weapons. So discuss that on the forums. Somebody started a topic on, are smoke grenades too overpowered and how to fix them? And we'll figure that out. Now the rest of the game will tell if this really is going to be that effective or not. Okay, so Commando's going to run up.
Because at the same time, smoke grenades means no forge tokens.
I haven't been forging anything, that's right.
So
but if I can get up to you and just annihilate you, then who cares? You're playing the scenario and I'm not.
Right.
And I'm doing that on purpose. I do want to forge, but I'm going to wait till Actually, I don't think I will forge. I think I'll just steal your forge tokens. There's so
you
many
can
of them.
try.
Well, if I do, that means you're dead, which means I'll win anyways. So, so you're playing it to the scenario, and I'm playing it to kill, which can backfire.
Well, we'll see.
I'm not saying I'm going to keep to that rule. I might switch up halfway through, just whatever. Just trying to see what's going to happen.
Yes, Commando.
Okay. Commando is going to run. So he's going to cross your Overwatch, which means you get a perception check on him. It's a passive perception check.
Is it from Overwatch or from anybody?
It's from Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be.
Do I get rid of my Overwatch because of it or no?
No.
Okay, good. Oh, yeah, you said passive.
So it's 1, 2, -3 to your perception.
Oh,
Plus any cover he gets. Oh wait, no, never mind. You can't even see him.
because there's a wall.
There's a wall in the way. So he's going to keep going up to here.
Yes. I cannot.
Can you see right here?
I can.
Okay, so when this one passes through, I'm going to stop him right there,
Yeah.
and you get a perception check. And it will be -4.
And no
Your
cut.
perception of 8.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your effector's perception. Yeah, 8. So it'll be 4 or less. 5. You can use your commander's command point to reveal this one. Do you do it? Because if
Yeah.
it is him, then you can fire.
Yes.
Okay, it's not him.
Well, at least I know which one it is now.
Yeah.
I had a suspicion either way, but
It's hard to tell. Anyway,
And he's still dangerous because I know where he is, but I still can't see him.
you can't shoot him yet. Yeah, that's why stealth level 1 actually makes sense. Because, yeah, you'll know where he is, but you can't target him until you reveal him.
Yep.
Okay. So, these guys will drop a smoke grenade. It'll be this guy forfeiting his movement. He's going to drop it right here. Actually, no. I might as well put it up further. Drop it right here. So it blocks line of sight through here.
See, maybe that's another way to balance smoke grenades too. Is that if there's going through a gravity mine,
Maybe reduce the range.
or just make
Scatters.
it inaccurate.
Yeah, maybe. But then that still requires you to drop gravity mines everywhere.
Right,
So
but if someone's spamming smoke grenades everywhere, you can run and spam gravity mines in front of them because you can't see them. You're going to have plenty of mines to throw down.
That's true.
And then when they try to move up more and throw more gravity mines
Let's
or
talk
smoke
about the
grenades,
Xanthos who will have gravity mines. What about the bandits?
Uh,
They're going to have to some sort of function for them. What about the salvagers? What about...
that's true.
Or we need some sort of counter, like infrared vision. Like somebody could have that, so there could be units that can see through that kind of stuff. But whatever. We'll see. There's a lot of different options, so talk about it on the forums. So he threw it, so the other guys are going to move. So that's 4, so he can only move 5. He has to go around to 3, 4, 5.5. And then he'll just advance, and then he moves up 5. And then they have their action, so they're just going to advance right up to here. And get a little heavier. And he will advance 2.
Cool.
Yeah, you want to shoot into that, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, and the director's just going to run. Okay. Salantos, turn 3?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta keep track of this. Because the game could end at turn 4, and if I haven't killed you yet, you win.
True. Well, so you have 2 more turns at least.
Yeah.
But I only have 7, although...
That's still a good chance.
1, 2, 3... No, I only have 5.
But still, it's still a good chance. It's a lot for me to gamble on. All you have to do is survive till turn 4, and then the game could end.
But if you kill a squad, I'll drop 1 and I have 1 less.
Right, and I can grab it, but still I won't.
But they still exist on the board.
But it'll be for the what are actually held, we'll say.
Okay, so... Okay.
Whatever. Well, we'll make a rule for that one or the other. I'm not sure which one it'll be.
It is here.
The
Finally.
Colossal.
It's time for the weekend.
Alright. Just staying with me until it's open. No, alright.
Gravity mines are gone. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Gravity, gravity, gravity.
That's a very useful one over here.
Yeah.
It's stuck.
Gravity, gravity, gravity. That's an easy word to say really fast.
Gravity?
Gravity, gravity, gravity.
Gravity or gravity?
Gravity, 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 gravity.
Yeah.
Say it 5 times fast.
Gravity, 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 gravity. It starts to like...
Yeah. You got one right there stuck in the bushes.
Oh, so I do. I guess I did throw it. So if you're charging or you're going into close combat, you can move and then assault, or how does it one move?
A charge is an action.
Charge. Okay.
So after you've moved, you can charge. Charging is moving half your movement.
Okay.
And then you get to make a close combat attack if you are in base contact. So these guys, and they don't have to have line of sight to what they charge. So these guys could move up 6 and then charge 3 inches. So you basically have a 9-inch charge range. Slowed by difficult terrain, can be interrupted by Overwatch, etc., etc.
And you can bend around corners fine.
Yeah. There's no straight, it's not War Machine charging.
Okay, I'll have that.
Yeah, so basically do your move and then you can declare your charge. There's no bonus to charging right now except that you just get to hit them before they hit you.
Well, I'm going to be silly and try to run away from you.
You can forge again.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Try to end the game. Collect as many forge tokens as you possibly can, so then turn 4 it definitely is over. It's not a bad strategy, actually. Okay, perception of 8.
Yeah.
Got it. Another forge token. That brings them down to leadership of 4 if they're on their own. Okay, is this all done though? 4 plus is
yes.
done? No, it's not. Jeez. So much good stuff.
You can forge on that side.
We'll just be on we'll stay on opposite sides.
You get close to the middle and it's like, you go.
It's an alien! Both sides can actually say that. Except your side wouldn't say it, you just project it gamma away. That's how we're gonna do it now. Any computer game that comes out, that's gonna be the animation for the Slantos. They're talking! Or like they have like microwaves coming out of their head or something. It's just like vibrating. Anyway, what's going on?
Whenever you say rays, I think of gamma rays, and I think of the Hulk. And the old cartoon with the little song, it was Doc Bruce Banner, pelted by gamma rays, turned into the Hulk, and he's so glamorous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Banner, he's going to move up right here again.
Okay.
He's going to go on Overwatch like this.
Why don't you do this? Oh, wait, no, it has to be touching his face. You're right. Don't listen to me.
Thank you. I won't. Alright, that's 2. And then 4.
Okay, so just use your measuring tape as a line. Yep.
Barely. Just.
Alright. So you're going to fire your gravitic crusher?
I suppose. Not like much else I can do.
Well, it can still do damage. It'll just win on a 2 or less. Alright, so range. Check your range.
Oh, yes.
My defense is 4, and I'll have 2 from the smoke.
It's 18, or range band 3.
Yeah.
Or
Is it just beyond 18?
Oh, yeah, just beyond 18.
So it's 3 then.
Yeah.
Plus 2 plus 4, so that's 9. So minus 9.
9 for my manipulator, shooting of 15.
That's not bad. 6 or less, and it scatters if you miss.
Okay.
Go. You got it. So you hit
4.
4 of them, and it just wounds them on 2 or less. 4 dice. There's 2 dead, at least.
I'll change this to a 2 with command point.
And leave it at
Kill
that.
3. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I think that was pretty effective.
Yeah, that was
And
actually
here you're
pretty
like,
good.
oh, that's not that good.
I mean, well, I rolled well.
Well, even if you rolled 4 dice though, so you can do well. So I had to make a leadership or a morale test using his morale of 8 minus 3, so 5 or less. And I re-roll and make that a 5. So it cost me 2 command points to do that. So you killed 3 guys and 2 command points. Not bad.
Alright. 2. 4 gets into there. 4. And like 2.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Hello.
Hello. And you can see this squad.
I can. Oh yeah, through the windows.
Yeah, look at that. I'll get a level 3 cover, but you're still pretty close range. This is a good chance to
Yeah, I'm
do
gonna
some
shoot at
damage.
them. All right.
So your range is probably nothing, because you're within, their range is 8, so you're good.
Yeah.
So level 3 plus their defense of 4, so minus 7.
Minus 7 from my.
Soldiers.
Really? 12? I guess plus 4 though.
That's right. So 60 minus 7.
Yes.
So it's 9 or less.
Yes.
That's really good.
9. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Good idea.
Although I'm too far away from my commanders, or
You are.
it's okay. Look at this.
1.
Dang it.
Strength 6, so it's 4 or less to wound. You made it. So 1 dies. So leadership or morale test. Can I have another die, please? And I'm using hers of 9 minus 1. 7. I'm good. Still, you killed 1. Now your squad is dead, but
Yeah.
besides the point.
That was yeah.
You were planning that.
More or less. These guys, they're just gonna double move back here.
Delay tactic. Win by scenario, right?
Yep.
That's why scenarios are so important. It forces players to play in different ways.
He's gonna go right here. And he's gonna go on Overwatch like so.
Let's cover this advance.
Yep.
Shift. They're shuffling in their feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Shuffle, shuffle.
And there. They'll throw a gravity mine right there.
Okay, so command points. Command points. They have theirs. And they get 1. Smoke grenades all dissipate. You. And you. What am I gonna do? I don't know. So this guy is going to advance.
That's a smoke grenade?
Nope.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
gonna
really?
fire.
Whoa.
He's going to increase his rate of fire to 3,
Oh.
because he can. And you're point blank, so you only get your defense, which is 3. So it'll be from his shooting of 14. So 11 or less.
Uh-oh.
Rate of fire 3. So that's 3 hits.
Alrighty.
Okay, and then it's only strength 5 though. So it's 2 or less to wound? Yeah. 2 or less. Yeah, he's in command range of the commander too, so we've got a lot of command points we can use here. So we've got one dead already, but I don't know if I need to kill anymore because these guys will be able to gun them down pretty well. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna need my command points. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
I'll have killed one, so you have to make a morale test with their own morale
At -1.
with no command points. So -2 in total. So it'll be their morale is 6. So you have to do 4 or less than 2 dice with no modifications.
Easy peasy.
Nope.
Oh.
So they're broken. We'll use this little green skull thing to show that they're broken. All right. These guys are going to go next. This guy in front is going to forfeit his movement to drop a smoke grenade.
Okay.
Like so. There. And these guys are going to go here, here, and here. And then all 5 of them are going to fire into that squad. Now, since they're touching the cover, you don't get the cover bonus. That's in the rules. I didn't just make that up.
Here's an idea.
What's that?
For smoke grenades.
What's that?
Is that like for Overwatch? Because Overwatch is like, okay, so the smoke grenade's going out, and you see another guy throwing it. Overwatch should be able to shoot them.
Well, the idea
unless
actually
they
is
use.
the idea is that he's tossing a smoke grenade into the smoke grenade while it's still there. That was the idea behind it.
But what I was saying is that you would still be able to do that if you did the combat maneuver or whatever.
Yeah.
So
So you'd
in
have to use
order,
a command point to
right?
negate
So
it.
at least cost you a command point.
So that way you can just put your guys on Overwatch in front of the smoke grenade, and you get the shot no matter what, unless I use a command point to negate it,
Right.
which is how you negate it without smoke grenades, anyways. That could work as well. All right, we'll add
So
that to the ideas and the forum topic, because that could also negate it because you put guys on Overwatch, and also my smoke grenades are effective, but
At
not
least
as
you're
effective.
because you're getting rid of command point.
Yeah.
And so then.
So it requires me to forfeit something. That's a good idea. All right, so these guys are all going to adjust. So 5 of them are going to fire,
Poking their guns through the window.
Yeah, and they're going to increase their rate of fire to 3. Not that they need it to be 3. Yeah,
Possibly get what, 20 shots?
15, but they
Oh.
can't get 15
No.
because your defense is 3, but I get +5, so it'll be +2 to my 12, so it's 14 or less.
All right, you got this.
I could get up to 12 hits. 14 or less, but a double 6 is an auto fail with no rerolls allowed.
Ah.
Oh!
I like that. This is a record.
You guys are just like, they're coming to this building like, look, we're gonna kill somebody, and also they're like, what are those guns poking through? They're like, dang, 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 dang.
No, we shot at them. We failed miserably. Remember?
Well, that's right, that's right.
Because they were like they're too intimidated.
Let me recalculate. Make sure I did that right. So, your defense is 3. My scale is
12.
12 plus
That's 9.
5. Yes, 9 plus 5. Yeah, that's 14 or less. I guess that's what happens when you get right in front of somebody and out in the open, right?
Yeah.
And I rolled
When
double
you're
1.
when you roll double 1.
All right, so I need 12 dice.
Well, just 3
7.
more.
We never used this many dice in this
Yeah.
game. 7,
Well, you're not supposed to need this many dice.
8, 9, 10,
Here's one more.
11. Oh, I need another white one. Come on. Here we are. Okay, good. All right, so 2 or less. 2 or less.
You're gonna fail. This is gonna be like Terminator saves in 40K. You're just gonna fail all of them. We're not.
Except 2 or less is like a 5 plus. So it's not
yeah.
quite true. Here. There.
Oh no. That's
1, 2,
that's-
3, 4, 5, 6 dice.
And you get above average.
As if it wasn't enough. So we'll leave the token in base contact with one guy, so we'll leave it back here.
Okay.
So that squad's wiped out. And were these guys within 6 inches of this guy? I don't think so. Let's just measure that
no,
really
yeah.
quick. No. So they don't have to take a morale check. Wow, that was effective.
Yeah.
Why did I use my recruiter? That was a complete waste. He's like, look, I killed a guy. Okay, you guys give it a try. Blam! And he's like, oh, good job, guys. Good thing I recruited you.
Just splatter all over us. Just green gore everywhere. I can all of a sudden see your commando because he's just like gooping and goop. You just.
Well, that was
Yeah,
effective. That was awesome. Okay, so Commando's going to go next. He's going to reveal.
What a surprise. I was hoping it'd be more of a tar pit.
Yeah,
Nope, not
Well,
happening.
still, I wasted his shot. I should have done their shot first because they are the ones that actually had the chance of killing them all.
I guess that's true.
I didn't really think about that. So this guy's going to move to 7 inches. So 2 to there, plus 5 to here. And then he's going to charge us 3.5 inches. He's not affected by difficult terrain. Hello.
Hi.
Since when you charge, you gain overrun. That's what you gain. You gain overrun. So if I kill the guy and you remove the guy in base contact, I can actually move forward again into base contact with you guys.
All right.
Just so you know. All right, so I charged.
Uh-oh.
Your defense is 3. My skill is 13. So 10 or less, 3 possible hits.
I dare you to roll a double 1 again.
What did I say? 10 or less?
Yep. So
That's 1 hit. I'm strength 6. So the 3 or less to wound. I've got 1 command point. Yeah, I need that command point for the wounding. Yeah, command point over there.
Okay.
I need the command point for the wounding. So that's too bad I rolled crappy.
1 hit.
If I re-roll it though, no. 3 or less. 3 or less.
All right.
Oh yeah, and I get my pistol shot too. Gotta remember that. Woo! So I kill 1. Doesn't matter which one. You can kill the one that's in base contact. He'll get to overrun it. And so I get my overrun first. That happens right after I kill it. So I'm just gonna move forward and engage 2 guys. So if they try to run away, you can hit 2 of them. Then he's gonna take his pistol shot, which is not as impressive. It's just a single shot. You're out in the open, obviously. Commando's 13 shooting, so 10 or less for the pistol shot. Rate of fire 1. So I hit you. Then they roll out for the attacking. And this will be 2 or less to wound. So it's strength 5.
Okay.
No. Well, I could re-roll it. No, I'm going to keep the command point. So you need to make a morale test.
Oh, yes I do.
It'll be 8, 7, 6, 5 or less.
Not even a problem.
You made it. Actually, you know what? You have to make a second morale test. 'Cause
What?
That was for the close combat attack.
Uh-huh.
And now for the pistol attack. I hit you. I didn't damage you. So now you got to roll this one.
You take more than 1 morale check in 1 round because you take it immediately.
You take it for every hit you get after the wounds have been resolved. So this is a separate action. It's a nuance I just realized right now. Seriously.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, but it's it is weird. Unless I add it to the rules that when you do your extra shot, it gets combined. But what if he shoots at something else?
Well, then they have to take it, but
if he close
if it's
combat,
the same squad,
he can close combat. He could pistol fire at somebody and then charge somebody else.
right?
So that would be 2 separate morale checks.
Right. But if it's
So-
the same squad, would you have to roll for morale twice if they got hit twice?
Yeah, I'd say so. If they get hit again from somebody else, they'll have to take another morale test. It has to be if we go as the rules are written, they'll have to take a second morale test.
Okay.
So the question is, should that be changed?
I'm trying to think because
I don't think so, because he could fight. Because it wouldn't make sense that it would only be 1 morale test. Because, like I said, he could fire at somebody else, force a morale test, and then charge and force a morale test.
he's the only character in the game that can shoot 2 different weapons.
So
or
far.
yeah.
It's a
Can make
universal
2
rule, though. You will see it more. Not a lot, but more.
So every time that those people attack and hit a squad twice, they have to take 2 morale checks back to back.
Right. Well, it won't be back to back. He'll hit them, they take a morale check, and then he'll shoot them, and then they take a morale check for that.
Because
they are
combat
separate
resolves,
Yeah.
take a morale, and then shoot again, another
Yeah.
morale.
Yeah, if we go by the rules as written, that's exactly how it works. So got to take a second morale
Okay.
test. Now this one won't be at a -1. It'll
Oh, that's
still be
true.
a -2 to that.
Yeah.
So it'll still be 6 or less instead of 5 or less. All right. But still, that's important. So I think I'm gonna keep it that way because he can force 2 morale tests. So it doesn't make sense then when he focuses on one thing, just to force 1.
My only thoughts is that, if you get hit, and hit again, and hit again, and hit again in the same, little bit.
This is all happening simultaneously though. Now you're trying to think of realism.
But it's not happening simultaneously.
We're not necessarily going for realism here. We're going for, what works for the game.
That's true.
Because I fire, and then these guys fire, and these guys fire. If you play a game of 40K or fantasy,
Right.
you take your morale test at the end of all of that. They do it once. I've already determined in this game we want to be taking lots of morale tests. It's a central
I guess that's
aspect.
true. You shoot, I take a morale. They shoot, take a morale. They shoot, I take a morale.
Until you're broken, you keep taking morale tests every single hit you get.
And so he charges, I take a morale.
And then he has got a
He's
special
in his
roll.
face. It goes. They take another morale.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just the way that the game is intended.
Just had to
be, I
wrap
guess.
my mind around it, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So over here,